Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with the man, myth, the legend, and someone who now has 100 units.
100
My
doors.
man.
How do you like me now, Zuber?
Ah, I've always liked you. I just like you a little bit more now. So let's give you your flowers. You and Jen got to 100 doors. You just picked up a sixplex. Is it in contract escrow or is it closed?
Close. Closed, yeah.
Done. You
Yep.
have 100 doors.
Closed a week ago, man. It's pretty crazy, dude. It's been a wild ride. I feel like you set these targets when you first start out, right? And I can remember even talking to people like you. I still remember our very first conversation, dude. I remember when you first started your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And it was you on your couch, dude, just kind of just going. I don't know. You were using some like webcam to record it. It
Yeah.
was all grainy. And I was like, dang, this guy's got almost 200 units in Fresno. I was like, I got to reach out and talk to him. And I remember having a conversation with you in a cubicle of the brokerage that I was working at. And even then, like I had a handful of rentals at that time. I don't even remember, maybe 15 or 20, but just thinking about like, wow, this guy has almost 200 at that time. I think you were approaching that number, and it was just such an impressive thing. And then, now 5-6 years later, or however long it's been to be at that mark, I've wanted to get there for a long time. And it's a pretty cool feeling, man. It really feels good.
No, and I mean it when I introduce you all the time as the best investor in Fresno, best investor in California, is because, I mean, so not only do you have 100 units,
Yep.
cool, you flipped, I don't know, 200 homes, 50
Yeah,
homes? I
at
have no
least
idea.
hundreds, man. Yeah, at least, dude. Yeah.
That's impressive. You wholesaled, I don't know,
Probably another
lots of
100 over the last few.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So made millions and millions and millions and millions of
Yeah.
dollars, equity, big numbers. It's all done in 6, 7, 8 years. It's crazy.
It is
It's
crazy,
all
man.
possible.
It is possible. And I think the biggest shift for me, for people that are new and were Jason 8 years ago and like having the dreams, because I know you get a lot of people that have these aspirations of doing some of the similar things that we've done, right?
Mhm.
And I think we talk about mindset a lot. And there's the fundamental stuff, all the things that you talk about, doing the work, putting the reps in, that's mandatory. That's a prerequisite, guys. But I don't believe that it would have been possible for me to get there without working on my mindset and actually believing that I was the kind of person that could own 100 units, right? Because I think we're conditioned from such a small age to think really, really small. And I thought having 10 rentals or 20 rentals, if I could do that, I could just retire and then that's it. And it just, we've got to, number one, believe that we can do it. We've got to do what you and I are doing, build long-term relationships with other people, right? That when I get in proximity with people like you, not only does it help shortcut some of the problems that I have, because if I have issues, I know I can just pick up the phone and say, hey, dude, like, what did you do when you ran into this problem, right? Mm-hmm. And it also gives me validation that, man, if Zuber can do it, I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And so Zuber's a regular guy. He's like me, similar background to me, came out of corporate America. Like the only person stopping me is myself, right? And you just do it, and then you build some momentum and you follow your model, one rental at a time. That snowball keeps going and going and going. And you just exercise some patience and sprinkle some patience in there. And over time, you'll get to wherever you want to go.
Yeah. This is something, this'll be fun. So the last couple of years, real estate investing has been frankly easy.
Yeah.
Which is because I've been doing this 22 years. Anytime real estate gets easy, it attracts the newbies. And unfortunately, most people, Jason, don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
I still remember this time. So I think Olivia and I had, I don't know, 80 units, maybe 100 at the time. This Silicon Valley tech bigwig got introduced to me somewhere, somehow. He had some money, so he was, whatever. He had a bunch of money. He says, I'm going to go to Fresno. I'm like, great. Okay, here's a couple of people, they'll take care of you. So he goes up over the weekend. He calls me on Monday and he goes, hey, congratulations. I just bought 2 houses. I'm like,
wow, that was fast.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I'm like, how many houses did you look at? Oh, we looked at 5 or 6. I'm like, that was your first trip to Fresno. Yeah. First. You've never looked online. Yes, I trust the people that I contacted you. You weren't supposed to go buy anything. You were supposed to start learning stuff.
Yep.
And he's like, Oh, I can figure it out. I can do that. I mean, what are you doing, people? Stop trying to shortcut this thing. You got to
Yeah.
put in the reps. You got to if if you do stuff like that, at best, Jason, you're buying average.
Yep.
Nobody's buying a great deal when they look at 5 houses and buy two. I mean,
It just
I
doesn't
looked at
work, guys.
Fresno
Yeah.
for 1,000 days and didn't get anything.
From when I started to when I did my first deal was almost 12 months. And that was me working every day. That was me
You
walking
live in
away
Fresno.
from court. And I live here and I already knew the area. I knew this area really well. And it was 10, 11 months of working, making calls, understanding how to identify these things, understanding how to underwrite these properties, making tons of offers and getting told no and getting laughed at and being like, you're crazy, and just building up all of these reps, right? To finally get to the place where you could buy one property in 11 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, real estate is not get rich quick, guys, but if you do it, it's get rich for sure if you can stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And so you just have to be patient and, like you said, do the work.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit this one more time. I think we've hit this in all 3 videos. The good operators are going to make money. Now, let's be clear. We've talked about flipping in the last couple of episodes. Buy and hold, working a full-time job. I consider what Olivia and I did for 15 or 16 years until we retired being a good operator. Daily consistent, same buy box, growing. Let me, one sec. These freaking rules right here. Step 1, focus. Establish a buy box. Focus means look, also don't look.
Yeah.
How many of you are looking at too much shit and confusing yourself?
Yes, dude. Yes. One day it's creative finance. Another day it's this. Another day it's wholesaling. Another day. Yeah.
Number 2, daily discipline. I only had 20 minutes a day. I was on airplanes and hotels and taxis and 20 minutes a day, every day, 7 days a week. You don't get six-pack abs eating salad and doing sit-ups on Saturday. 7 days a week. Grow your network. 2 people a week. If you have a full-time job, if you are in real estate and in the market you're in, it should be 2 people a day. It's not that hard. Mm-hmm. 4, learn average for your buy box. Then write great offers. It starts with average. Don't be that Silicon Valley executive who was arrogant and just bought average. Do the work. 5, bad things happen. Learn and move on. Jason just lost $8,000. He has 3 lessons learned. He shared them in the last episode. Here's one for you. 5 to 10-year commitment. Get rich for sure, not quick.
Yep.
Number 7, and people need number 7 is a rule that most people ignore and can in the good times. It is rule number 1 in a bad market, a changing market. Audit your personal network. Are they helping or hurting you?
That's huge. Yep.
Yeah. If you don't know what these rules are, you can get them on my website. These things, life-changing. Look at them, use them. Yeah, crazy.
Guys, if I will tell you, and Zuber, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you're going to agree with me. I don't believe that there's anything special inherently about you or I. I feel like we're just regular guys, right? Regular people, literally.
Regular people.
And I think we have mixed in like a good, strong work ethic with the ability to just follow a simple plan. And that, I mean, God, like literally that if you just did everything that Zuber just laid out on those rules and you just stayed consistent, put blinders on and didn't pick your head up for a few years, guys, you would be amazed how much progress you'll make. That's it.
Yeah. And the last thing is we're going into a recession or bear market, whatever you want to call it. I think you did an IG post on this the other day. Wealthy people love recessions.
Yeah.
I am vibrating with excitement for the next 2 years.
Same.
It's because we've been doing this and we have the reps and the discipline, and we're not afraid to have people tell us no. I'm going to write some crazy ass low offers. I'm going to rate some crazy ass seller finance. It's okay. On to the next. On to the next.
That's right. It is, guys. I mean, I saw this floating around on the internet recently on social, and it rang true to me. I feel like people it's been so easy to make money in this crazy market right now that we're in, right? But everybody says you make your money in recessions, and now people are literally running scared, guys. So don't let that narrative kind of get you swept away into hesitating. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, especially if you're new, for guys like us, we've built this confidence muscle that we can just turn on. immediately. But if you're brand new, it's going to be very easy to get caught up in all of this talk that's going on, and it may cause you to just freeze and not take advantage of these opportunities that are coming. So I feel like now, especially, guys, is the time for you to be building that confidence, getting those reps in, and just going after it and getting after it, man, because this is going to be a pretty amazing time right now. It's been a wild ride the last 10 years, and now we're finally going to be able to buy some stuff at good prices.
The good operators are going to win. The people that don't do the work, aren't focused, don't grow their network, they're going to die off, and they're going to go play with something else. So
yep, that's right.
We're here for you if you want to come along. Jason's in my private Facebook group. He's a contributor every other week, and you need to follow him on Instagram. What's your page?
Jason Pritchard, guys, on either IG or Facebook. Just follow me on there. I like to share all the ups and downs and in-betweens of life being a full-time real estate investor. If I can help you guys with anything, feel free to message me, and I'll definitely reach back out.
Awesome. Thank you so much.